President Trump looks for a new FBI director. And after that warning to the director he fired, James Comey, saying Comey better hope there are no tapes of their conversations, tonight Republicans and Democrats are now demanding to know, are conversations being recorded with the president? And if so, they now want them. How is the White House responding to that? Here's our chief White House correspondent, Jonathan Karl.
In the Oval Office today, President Trump was asked about his search for a new FBI director to replace the fired Jim Comey.
Thank you.
Are you going to be shaking up your staff, Mr. President?
It's very good.
Thank you, President.
Thank you, Press.
Moving rapidly.
That search may be moving rapidly, but the White House is defying congressional demands for answers on whether the president has been secretly recording his conversations. Late last week, he implied he was, taunting the fired FBI director with a tweet saying, James Comey better hope there are no tapes of our conversations before he starts leaking to the press.
If there are tapes, as the president has suggested, he should turn them over immediately.
Even Republicans are saying if there are tapes, they need to be preserved and turned over.
You can't be cute about tapes. If there are any tapes of this conversation, they need to be turned over.
If, in fact, there are such recordings, I think those recordings will be subpoenaed, and I think they'll probably have to turn them over.
But the White House is refusing to answer any questions on this whatsoever.
Is the White House intending to cooperate with those requests and furnish that information as requested in writing?
I think I made it clear last week that the president has nothing further on that.
Does that mean that the president will deny
I think I said I was very clear that the president would have nothing further on that last week.
As for the FBI director search, it's apparently a crowded field. At least 8 candidates, including Senator John Cornyn and former Congressman Mike Rogers, have already been interviewed, with more likely to come. Leading the interviews, Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein and Attorney General Jeff Sessions. A potentially awkward position because the FBI director would lead the Russia investigation, and Sessions has recused himself from anything to do with that.
A lot of Democrats think that because he recused himself from the Russia investigation, he should not be in that position.
I think this is a process that's running completely as it should.
Jonathan Karl with us live as well from the White House tonight. And John, there is also news this evening on 2 key figures and whether they'll testify before senators, before the American people. James Comey himself and the Deputy Attorney General, who of course wrote the review, cited in the firing of Comey. Who will we hear from first?
Rod Rosenstein will be before the Senate. All 100 senators are inviting to the briefing. It's a closed briefing, David, which means we won't actually see what he has to say, and it's a confidential briefing, but you can bet he will face tough questions about his role in that firing. As for James Comey, his associates say that he is willing to testify before open session. I talked to the committee a few minutes ago, still no word exactly when that will happen.
All right, John Karl and our entire White House team tonight, our thanks to you.